I planted a little rose bush. I tended it with care. Its buds began to blossom. Their sweet fragrance filled the air. But when winter came, it withered. The petals drooped, fell to the ground. My heart sank as it faded, but I'd forgotten who had made it. And he said that roses will bloom again. Just wait and see. Don't mourn what might have been. Only God knows how and when that roses will bloom again. Rose was his only sweetheart, a loving wife for 40 years. Cherished every day they had and held the memories dear. He never dreamed he'd bury love and go on to live alone. But he lay his rose to rest. He looked to heaven and tried his best to believe that roses will bloom again. Just wait and see. Don't mourn what might have been. Only God knows how and when that roses will bloom again. The precious rose of Sharon, broken and bruised in cruel shame, stained on the cross of Calvary, so that men might be saved. Satan cheered as he died, while Mary and the others cried. Then God raised him up from that sleep, kept a promise only he could keep, when he said that roses will bloom again. Just wait and see. Don't mourn what might have been. Only God knows how and when that roses will bloom again. Roses will bloom again. Empty and broken, I came back to him, a vessel unworthy, so scarred with sin. But he did not despair. He started over again, and I bless the day Bye.